got some space, Larkin and shot. Say, it's the board! Nicholas Wong!
Michael, with McKinnon playing defense, USA takes it. Shot! Go!
What's up, everybody? How are we doing? I hope you guys are enjoying the view. We are having a great time. We are live. And I'm going to do one thing. I just realized I can do this. Boom, boom. I see how I can do this. Okay. But how is everybody doing? We are live. We are here. We are here for a great time tonight. We have Game 3 of the Colorado Avalanche versus the Vagas Golden Knights. Hope you guys are having a great day. If you are new, welcome in, Diane and Apple, welcome in. We're here. All right. How is it going tonight, chat? Marty Nates just called them out. These boys need to be called out. These guys are playing like ass. I'm not talking about like the fourth line. The fourth line has been one of the only bright spots. Been terrible. The coaching's been terrible. Bednar being on your power play 1 for 5. The only time it worked out was just luck. And your power play hasn't been able to do it. And you decide to critique Devon Taves as a point man when that hasn't been working. Should have made Sam Walensky. You see your second line's not working. Now you decide to change it up. Instead of changing in the third period. I mean, not even changing it up until you're down. But yet you decide, you know what? We're going to be complacent. We're going to acknowledge this, right? We know there's an issue, but we don't change it mid-game. Yeah, Ross Colton scored. What's up, Blaine? How you doing? Like, Ross Colton scored, yes. But, yeah, let's not do anything else, though. Yeah. If you guys haven't seen, I moved to the chair. Thank you. Are already heard what the Packers did? What do you mean? I've been focused strictly on hockey. I'm focused on the draft. What the Green Bay did. If it's with Jordan Love having a baby, I saw that, but I don't know about anything else. What happened? Shout out to everyone in Facebook. Has the game started? No, it has not, Ricky. It's going to start around 8:15. We got like 10 minutes beforehand. For those who do not know, I am, yes, a diehard Avalanche fan, but I'm also a all-Wisconsin sports fan, being born and raised in Wisconsin, so I am a Packer fan, so if you hear me talk about the Packers, that is why. Go Pack, go baby. What do y'all think of the new Reband brand? Yes, I know it's Golden Knights colors, but gold and black? I always like that color combination. TikTok, you haven't seen it yet. Let me go update that here. Let me just see. But YouTube side. McManus is gone. Oh, yeah, I saw that. That happened a while ago. I love it. I like... If you guys have been around the channel, you scroll down. I know it's really hockey. It's been hockey since, yeah. After the playoff loss, I really went off. How many spiders do you really eat? So, yeah. I love it though. Like you go on YouTube, you'll see videos of me ranting about McManus and how he should be cut after that playoff loss. Cost us 7 points, no excuse. I don't care who you are, you're a veteran or not. You fucking cost us 7 points when we lose in OT or lose by 3. When all it takes is you just making a field goal. Yeah, I'm. You and I are done. Get off my team. Like, that's just. That's just how I am. We got 6:48 per puck drop. So, for those who do not know, Cale Makar has returned, and Jared Bednar with the return of Makar has shifted up the lines. You got a lot of interesting. You got Scott Wedgwood in the net. So, that is something. I would have Wedgwood on a small leash, personally. Yes, he has made amazing saves. All right. So Avs game warm-up lines. So the lines, projected lineup for the Avalanche. In the first line, you have Nathan McKinnon, Arturi Lehkonen, and Gabriel Landeskog. In the second line, you got Nazem Kadri, Brock Nelson, and Martin Necas. In the third line, you got Ross Colton, Patrick Waugh, and Valerie Nichushkin. And in the fourth line, you got Kelly Drury and Logan O'Connor. Personally, I would have kept Nichushkin on the second line, moved Nelson down. That's just how I am personally. But yeah, and then defensively, Taves and Makar, Kulak, Malinsky, Manson, Burns. I like that. I like how we are not hurting Malinsky, because Sam Malinsky has played very good this playoffs, been huge for us. And Rodgers is gonna play another year with head coach. Again, I did see that lane with Aaron Rodgers. I will say this: I'm gonna make this quick while we wait for the Bro, TikTok. I'm about to show you my generated avatar. Let's see. Alright, just generating it. We got 27% chat. 53. I'm curious to see what it'll look like on TikTok. 78. 99. Let's see my generated avatar. Shouldn't take. Damn, it's been on 99 for a hot minute, bro. Not just that ugly. It takes so long. TikTok. Like, it's okay to tell me I'm ugly. The Backrooms is a movie. I love it. All right. Show to everyone in the TikTok. I appreciate you guys. What's up, Aya? Hello. All right, chat. Here comes the Golden Knights coming out of the tunnel, led by Carter Hart, who has played absolutely amazing, coming back from his whole scandal, just settling down, playing good old-fashioned hockey, tuning out the haters, and doing what he does best, and that is defend the crease like he did in Philly. Oh, they're honoring Kyle Busch, so we do a moment of silence. Let me pause this.
Impact on motorsports, the Las Vegas community, and the fans who followed him will never be forgotten. Please join us.
All right, so everyone, shut the fuck up. We got Kyle Busch moment of silence.
Of Kyle Busch. Thank you.
All right, that's it. Now we go play some good old-fashioned hockey, baby. We honor Kyle Busch in this household. We honor Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch is an icon. He's a legend. We love him. Is it dark out yet? It's about to be. Crazy. I remember when it was dark at like 4 o'clock at night, and now it gets dark earlier than that. Crack a cold one for America, boys. We cracked a cold one for America. Watched. Oh, F-35, you know my team's out, but I'll watch your stream just because he said Kyle. That's fair. What's up, F-35 Dawson? F-350, sorry, correction. Dawson, how's it going? What's your team? What team are you a fan of? Are you going to show the game? No, I am not, due to copyright. So you get to hear me do some commentation and some rage, some happiness, some sadness. It all depends on the feel of the game, you know? We got this golf ball right here I can fidget with. You're a Lightnings fan? Hey, respect to you guys. I have a Braden Point jersey, fun fact, back home. I'm currently not at home. I don't live at home no more. I travel wherever the government tells me I gotta travel. So yeah. I do got a Braden Point Lightning jersey. Bro, what is this Vegas thing? Are they trying to copy Carolina? Like with the hurricane warning siren? Like, they're just straight up copying Carolina. Like, what doesn't Vegas... Like, be original, Vegas. Come on. Like, Buffalo has a drums. Buffalo has a fucking psycho fans. Carolina has a, like warning. Colorado does an avalanche warning. Like, be unique. You could do so much cool stuff with the, like, Knights theme, but nah. All right, here we go. We got face-off. Nick McKinnon and Jack Eichel will be in on the face-off. Face-off is going to be... Oh, you bitch. Drop it. Pussy. Drop it. Drop it. All right. Face-off is a standstill and will be won by the Avalanche. Makar will have the puck. He'll kick it up as he avoids a hit. Vegas already out here trying to target him. No shocker there. Now behind the net, fight for the puck. McKinnon, quick shot by Landeskog, is saved by Carter Hart. Rebounds recovered by Vegas as saves will settle down in the neutral zone. Pass it to Makar. He will send that up into the offensive zone across ice for McKinnon, who sends that down. Landeskog unable to rebound with the rebound, and Makar will drop it off for Taves. Taves will take it as the Avs will be caught changing turnover and poked away by Makar. And now Kadri will send that up, and Vegas will take over in their own defensive zone. Now here comes the puck behind the ice, behind the net. Natchez sends that up, and it's going to go all the way down, and that'll be an icing call on the Avs. No, icing's way off. Now fight for the puck in Vegas' zone. And they'll send that up into the neutral zone. Clean entry for Mitch Marner. Is going to get that stolen away by Sam Malinsky. Malinsky will send that up, and they'll tip that up and in, and Vegas will take it and play behind their own net. Now up into the crowd it goes after a tip. So we'll have a face-off here. Ooh. All right. Waugh doesn't win the face-off. It's going to be won by Vegas, and they'll bring it up ice. Now on the far side in the neutral zone, right to the defense of Brett Burns. Now fight for the puck. Waugh will have it. He'll send that down, and Hart will smother it up. And now Colton's getting into it. Mark Stone coming in and broke that one up. Point might not be with us next year since McDavid just requested a trade to Tampa. I don't know. Like, I believe, like, I do want to see McDavid on the move, right? But I won't. Until I see it, it's hard to believe it, you know? Because every year they say, oh, this is McDavid's last. I fell for that trap last year. And, like, we'll see what happens. This offseason is going to be crazy. July 1st can't come quick enough. All right, face-off's going to be won by Vegas as Burns will send that up in the neutral zone down into the far near side corner. Now up around the far side, fight for the puck. Colorado's going to get a turnover, but Vegas will get it on the missed pass by Colorado. Burns in the neutral zone fighting for it, and Vegas will make a clean entry now. Up and around the net it goes. Vegas keeping it, sending it deep. And now Drury will take it in the neutral zone as he sends that deep, as he changes, as Colton plays chase to prevent the icing. Now Vegas will have it. First line, turnover, McKinnon, open net! Good save by Hart. Fight for the puck in front of the net. Vegas will send that into the corner. McKinnon had a wide open opportunity on the net. Now Makar will send that back. As there a fight for it now, Makar will have the entry to Landeskog. Landeskog's shot's going to be wide and off the pad of Hart into the netting. So Colorado being aggressive to start off. This is how we have to play. From puck drop to the end of the game. Get shots on Hart. Make it difficult for this Vegas team because they got absolute dogs. You got a great sniper in Jack Eichel. You got a great playmaker in Mitch Marner. You got a lot of bruisers on this Vegas team. If you want to win, you got to keep them on their heels and get in their heads. And that's what they haven't been able to do in game 1 or 2 for a full game. Lehkonen will send that down and around. Hart will play it. He'll send that around on the far side. Landeskog will take it, but Vegas will take control of the puck, and they'll bring it into the neutral zone. 4 shots for Colorado to start off. Now quick shot's going to be wide of Wedgwood, and Vegas is going to continue to play it. Eichel will send that up top. Fight for it. They'll send that down. Marner trying to get something in front, but cannot. Now Taves fighting for it. Taves with opportunity. He gets power, and Colorado scores! Gabriel Landeskog takes the 1-0 lead for the Colorado. That's how you go. On Taves just powering through. Landeskog right behind him, getting the rebound off of Carter Hart and starting us off hot. There'll be no penalty here for Vegas as the delayed penalty was called beforehand. So we'll have a face-off here. It'll be won by the Golden Knights as they send that down. Gabriel Landeskog gets his second goal of the series, fifth of the playoffs. Now fight for the puck now on the far side. Natchez and Kadri fighting for it. Kuliak will settle it down to Malinsky. Malinsky sends that up in the neutral zone. Natchez sends that up. And now here comes Mitch Marner, who will send that around as Malinsky gets hit when he had control. Up top, Vegas keeps it across. Back up top, shot towards Wedgwood, wide of the net. Now Malinsky has it. He'll kick it up to Natchez, who sends that up for Brock Nelson. Vegas is going to be pesky and pokes that back into the offensive zone as Malinsky will play it behind the net. Malinsky now on the near side. We'll send that up into the neutral zone. Wall, cross ice pass as Colorado had to back up and then send it deep. Now in the near side corner, fight for it. Wall fighting for it as Vegas will take it. Trying to get something. Colorado sends that back down towards Hart, who rebounds it aside. Now fight for the puck now. Up and around. Colton lays a hit. Now up Stone will send that up ahead. Now here comes the Knights in the neutral zone. They'll lob that down as Wedgwood will send that around. And now in front of the net, opportunity for Vegas. First test for Wedgwood, and he easily covers that up. And now we got to fight in front of Wedgwood. I know. It is shocking.
The next man up the ice to see Barbashev a little bit late. And like the Eichel goal the other night, a play and a missed shot at one end quickly leads to a chance at the other and a goal. This time, it's Gabe Landeskog.
All right. Here we go. Face-off's going to be won by the Avs. Drury will send that to McCarr, who will send that up. McCarr will give it to O'Connor as Drury in this fourth line plays Chase. Down low, Parker Kelly fighting for it with Drury on the near side. Back wall. Fight for the puck. Still going on with the forwards and the two Vegas defensemen. And now here comes the Vegas Golden Knights on a 2-on-1 opportunity. Eichel, every pass denied. Great defense by the Avalanche. Now here comes Colorado on a 2-on-1. Kelly, Drury, looking back, couldn't get it. Good defense by the Golden Knights. Two quick opportunities here stopped by both defense of both squads. All right. Here comes the Knights. They'll try to settle it down, let the game come out as Colorado's first line is out there. Now here comes the Knights. They'll lob that behind Wedgwood. And now Landeskog sends that up in the neutral zone as Vegas is the only one there to recover it. And they'll send that back down and around as Kulak will go and play with Arturi Lehkonen in the near far side. Marner will get it. He tried to get a pass in front, but Landeskog kicks it back and back down it goes. Vegas keeping this first unit of Colorado out on their heels. Now, finally, Landeskog dumps that into the offensive zone as Colorado will try to go to work here. But Vegas defense is going to deny it, and they'll bring it up into the neutral zone, and they'll dump it down. Nelson will play chase with Brett Burns. Burns on the near side corner sends that up into the neutral zone. But fight for the puck in the neutral zone. Vegas has control, and they'll lob that down and into the corner. Manson will play it behind Wedgwood. Manson breaking some ankles, now has some room. He sends that up, and we have Martin Natchez sending across the pass. Shot, score! Nazem Kadri! And Colorado first off hot. 2-0. is! Second line! Okay, boys. This is the Avalanche we know. Martin Necas and Brock Nelson finally makes a presence. This line, I don't even give Nelson credit. That was all Martin Necas. Beautiful pass to Kadri, who gets it past Carter Hart. I love this. Now imagine if you had it should be Valenchushkin instead of Brock Nelson on that second line, and that's perfect. Third line, I feel confident in too. You move Brock Nelson down there, and that is Nazem Kadri's third goal. Now here we go. Colorado scoring 2 goals in the first 10 minutes looks completely different than what game 1 and 2 was. Now Taves takes a shot at Hart, rebound save, and Vegas is going to not get that clear, but get that away from Hart as they play it behind the net. Now up in the near side, McCarr will settle it down as he sends that down as Vegas starts to change. This third line stays up for Colorado. Malinsky and McCarr out there at the same time. Malinsky gives it back to McCarr, who gives it back to Malinsky. Malinsky now on the far side, now letting the rest of the Avalanche forwards change. And now here comes Colorado. Here comes Drury. Try to get out centering pass for O'Connor, could not, as Kelly sends that around. Now behind the net, fight for it. So Vegas still trying to get it. Kuliak and Kelly do not allow it and keep that puck in. And they'll send that down in front of the net with Hart easily rebounding it. Kelly will send that bet down and around. Up top, Malinsky couldn't keep it in and into the neutral zone. Kuliak will play retreat and will play it. Kuliak sends that up in the neutral zone, and Colorado will try to dump that in so they could change it. They cannot. Vegas will lob that in. Now Malinsky firing with Carlson for it. Drury will get there, and he'll try to lob that up. Now here comes Nathan McKinnon on a 2-on-1. Easily going to get poked away by McNabb. Now here comes the Golden Knights. Carlson fighting for it, trying to get around this. Now here comes Parker Kelly. He'll lob that up to Landeskog, to McCarr. McCarr behind the nets, try to send pass to Landeskog, wasn't there. Now here comes Vegas Golden Knights. Mitch Marner being shifty with Taves. Sending pass was there, but it was too far. Now in front of the net, Rudgewood fight for the pucks now behind. Now McKinnon gets that up to Taves, who turns it over. And McKinnon will get it back, who will try to get that up and clear. Now Lehkonen gets it to Landeskog, who will get that clear in the neutral zone. Landeskog around center ice at the logo, pokes that up. And in front, it is just pure chaos right now on this ice. Now here comes Vegas. They tried something shifty around Burns, was not there. They'll try to send that towards Wedgwood. That's going to be off of Burns' leg and into the corner. And now a penalty coming from Vegas. So Colorado will go on the power play. And now we're getting feisty behind after the play. 8-1 shot difference for this series right now. Shots on goal. Landeskog 2, McKinnon 2. That's looking good for my parlay. Taves 1 and Kadri 1. I have definitely got some. Logan O'Connor 1, Ross Colton 1. Where was this earlier, Colorado? Where was it? Like, I get McCarr being out is huge. It's probably the biggest injury besides a Nathan McKinnon, Connor McDavid, Nikita Kucherov. That's the level that injury is. But where was this earlier? You still had McKinnon, Necas, you have Taves, you have Malinsky upcoming. You still have the talent, but where was this earlier? So my Ross Colton so far in my parlay. So you ready for my parlay chat? Under 6.5. Gabriel Landeskog 2 shots on goal, which 2+ he has, so that should be good. Yeah, Gabriel Landeskog. Brock Nelson, I need to have a shot. I need Arturi Lehkonen to have a shot. Valenchushkin to have a shot on goal. Like, we looking good. Like, 2 off the board, off the rip, we're here for. McKinnon halfway to his. Bro, this is a joke. Hockey World posted, who makes a bigger impact, Cale Makar or Mark Stone? Like, is that even a question? Kale McCarr, bro.
All veterans and their families can join Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Colorado leading 2-0 and going to the power play. Game drivers are brought to us by Geico.
Off the rush and up the ice quickly come the Colorado Avalanche. The Vagas Golden Knights have had an advantage the first 2 games. The ball changes that early. You can't put up the ice.
All right, huge power play. The Avalanche could go up 3 in the first. That will be absolutely huge for this team. 10:29 left to go on the ice now. We have Landeskog, Roy, McKinnon, Natchez, and McCarr. Very interesting lineup for the power play. You're keeping McKinnon, Natchez, McCarr, Landeskog, taking out Brock Nelson or Val Nichushkin. No, face-offs, one shot on Carter Hart. It's going to be saved by Carter Hart. Shot from Martin Natchez.
So Colorado has moved their power play around as well. Nick Waugh on this first unit.
All right, Landeskog taking the face-off with Nick Waugh. All right, face-off. It's going to be won by the Golden Knights. They'll send that behind Carter Hart and get that clear. And McCarr will take it at center ice, retreat back to his own zone. He will bring it up. He'll dump it off for Nathan McKinnon, who will bring it up ice. McKinnon with entry to Nicholas Waugh. Waugh now down below to McKinnon, who will wrap that around to Martin Natchez, who couldn't hang on. And now Martin Natchez gets tripped up. And now here comes Vegas on a 2-on-1 shot. Saved by Wedgwood. Rebound is recovered by McCarr, who will slow it down. Now he'll kick it up to Martin Natchez. Natchez. Kick it over to Waugh, and they were offsides.
Shoe here, but you'll see him stumble, and then Dowd's got the opportunity into the middle of the ice decisions. Dowd will knock it back out of the air right here.
All right, here we go. Face off now. Nathan McKinnon, Landeskog. Face offs won by the Avalanche. And now Kadri comes on the power play. McKinnon sends that down and around. Landeskog will play it. He'll send that around for McKinnon. McKinnon gets it back up top, and it gets poked out by Vegas. 1 minute left to go on the power play. McCarr now sends it to Natchez. Natchez with some speed. Natchez over to Landeskog. Landeskog back for McKinnon. McKinnon taking his time to McCarr up top from the point. McCarr over to Kadri, who couldn't hang on to the puck. Kadri gets it back up to McCarr. McCarr to McKinnon. McKinnon in his little corner. McKinnon looking in front. Shot just wide of the net from Landeskog. Kadri now sends that back up top for McCarr. McCarr kicks it to Kadri. Kadri back to McCarr. McKinnon wants it. McCarr's going to send that down himself. McKinnon will kick it around to Landeskog, who will kick it up to Kadri. 13 seconds left. McCarr up top looking. McCarr, Kadri, one-timer off a leg of a Vegas defender. Kadri now fighting for Landeskog, and we have a whistle. And Kadri will go to the bench for a Vegas power play. For a high stick. So 3 seconds of 4-on-4. And now we'll see this Vegas power play unit. That was a Kadri just looking at the puck, not realizing how close Eichel was, hits him in the face. And now Vegas goes on the power play themselves. All right, 4-on-4 for 3 seconds, which if you win the face-off, you can waste a good chunk of the time. A good 10 seconds off of the first power play. You just got to win it. Brock Nelson for the face-off with Nichushkin. You have Taves and McCarr. Face-off is Hertler. Face-off is going to be won by the Vegas, but Manson tried to send one. Quick shot on Wedgwood. Saved by Wedgwood. Hurdle tried a quick move on Wedgwood, who stood tall.
They call the Colorado crease the lumber yard. Blackwood and Wedgwood. Wedgwood's able to squeeze the hurdle chance.
Lumberwood mentioned we're here for it. We thrive for it. Now here comes save. So we'll send that all the way down and around, right at Carter Hart. Now here comes the Golden Knights as Mitch Marner will bring it up. He'll drop it off for Jack Eichel. Eichel will bring it up, and he almost gets that poked across for Dorofsky. Dorofsky down to Hertler. Hertler sends that to Eichel. Eichel down. Stone. Marner not there. Recovered by Dorofsky, fighting for the puck now. Dorofsky fighting for it. Hertler will get it, try to get it to Marner in front of the net. Wedgwood stands tall. Colorado will clear with a minute 12 remaining as Mitch Marner plays chase, and he'll bring it up ice. He'll get it up to Dorofsky. Dorofsky now over to Hertler. Hertler to Marner. Marner across ice. Dorofsky in front of the net. They score off of a bounce, but it's waved off. They wave it off. They wave it off. Vegas is not happy. They're reviewing it. Vegas is acting like they scored. We'll see. Did it touch the glove? It's just way too fast. It's hard to tell.
Let's bring in our rules expert, Dave Jackson. I know, Jackson, just getting your first good looks at it, but
Oh, that hit the.
It's a stick.
that looked like a stick there, not the glove.
Ooh.
Right. What's important here is this is not a coach's challenge. This is a review by Toronto. They review the legality of every goal. So they're going to look at this, and they have the ability to overturn the goal if they feel that was off the stick. So they're going to take their time and get it right. It was definitely, if it hits his glove, I agree, it's no goal. That's a punching motion on the puck. But if it hits the stick, then we're going to have a goal overturned.
I can't tell if that's off the stick or the glove.
The second one our guys got, but
They're taking their time with this.
it was my stick. He was telling the guys in the crowd.
I hope the Avs win. I appreciate it. Braden, what's up?
Every angle they need to with the help of Jack's matches. But you can see it hit just below his glove. It's off the white tape of his stick. Bunts it in. It's also below the crease or below the crossbar to make that a legal goal. This will be Dorofeyev's power play goal.
That looks like it might have hit the stick.
Missed in the playoffs. This is the best view here. As he bunts this over top of Wedgwood.
To be fair,
Well, the crowd is convinced. You're convinced. Jax is convinced. The officials and the replay center not yet convinced, apparently.
that angle makes it look like the glove. Others make it look like the stick. That should be a goal.
All skaters find two over his teammate Brett Howden, and it would be his fifth power play goal, one more than Uri Slafkovsky.
Bro, they're playing Jeopardy
Playoff lead.
in Vegas. That's kind of funny.
Some of the players on both sides now coming off the bench to start skating around and staying loose as the review goes on.
Oh, that's a good angle.
Let's bring Dave Jackson.
That's the stick.
John, yeah, one other thing I'll be looking at here is, remember, it's the height of the crossbar off the stick. It's not the height of the player's shoulders. It goes directly in the neck. It's the height of the crossbar. And from various angles, I mean, you can decide. It looks like it's both other angles, it's above. So this is not
All right, here we go.
Here they come. We'll see.
Here comes the goal. After video
No goal, baby! No goal! The crowd is not happy. Vegas is not happy. And it's still 2-0. The only thing I could see was it was bumped in above the crossbar. Right, ESPN is fucking this right now with Vegas. Like, at least the rule analyst isn't fucking like glazing Vegas like the announcers are. That's crazy. All right, here we go. Vegas still is on the power play. Jack Eichel with the puck now. Eichel with the clean entry drops it off to Dabrowski. Dabrowski looking up top for Marner, sends that down in front of the net. Taves will fight for it now. Now down. Taves fighting for it with Hertler and Dabrowski. Now Burns, Manson joins in. Kelly will kick it up and out in the neutral zone. Now here comes Drury with an open net. Shot. Go! Jack Drury shot it! Short-handed goal! Drury 3-0! Penalty kill! Momentum stays in Colorado's favor. What is going? This game is chaos, and Colorado is thriving on it. And off of the crossbar, Drury scores, and there is hope in Colorado so far as we continue this first period. 15 seconds left on the power play. Unit face-off's gonna be a fight, and that's not good for Vegas. That takes off 3 extra seconds. Hannafin will have it with 8 seconds left. Vegas just conceding the rest of the power play as they dump that behind Wedgwood with 3 seconds. 2, 1, full strength, and we have a whistle.
Stanley Cup playoffs on ESPN are presented by Geico. It feels good to have a winning team. It feels good to Geico. It's more than a cup. It's the heaviest 35.
Wow. Just wow. What a start. Kelly will kick it up and out in the neutral zone. Now here comes Drury with an open net shot. Goal! Jack Drury shot it. So, just grabbing clips, chat.
Plus, nights on the sun. Heaven. Experience once-in-a-lifetime trips to the most exciting places with Chase Sapphire Reserve.
During the break, the officials explaining the no goal to both coaches. We're going to bring back in Jackson. Jets were told by the league that the goal is not a goal because it was directed in by the glove of Dorfield.
Correct. That's the official. That was the official answer. If it's too close to determine, if they cannot definitively prove and it didn't hit the glove. The call on the ice here is what counts. The referee said it was the glove. They could not determine it wasn't the glove, so the call on the ice stood directed in by the glove.
Let me ask you this question. What if it hit part of his glove and part of the stick?
Part of the glove is the rule is very specific. If it hits the glove, that's directed by the glove.
It had to have hit the glove and the stick for that no goal by Vegas.
Moments later, Jack Drury, the shorthanded goal, his third of the playoffs from Kelly and Taves. Already 2 assists for Devon Taves. That's at 13-15. Both teams are at full strength now.
All right, full strength in the near side corner in front of Wedgwood, who direct that to Malinsky. Malinsky just tries to send that up as Vegas is being pesky and fights for it. Now up above, Kadri racing for it. Kadri loses control, but Colorado keeps it. They send that down towards Hart, who gets the save. Now behind the net, fight for the puck. Down and around as they have control. Fight for it still. Battle in the corner, up and around. Colorado will settle it down. 13 shots and 3 goals for the Avalanches. Vegas gets that puck clear. Turnover. Martin H's now will send that up. The Kadri will take a shot right on Hart. Natchez and the second line being pesky. Now McCarr with 1-on-3. McCarr gets taken down in the corner. Still fighting for it. And now Colorado comes in with the fresh skates. First line out there. McKinnon fighting for it as Landeskog settles it down and sends it around for Lehkonen. Arturi Lehkonen now behind the net, fighting for it with Eichel, who would have control and take it away. Eichel in his own zone still brings it up and sends that as they lob that down in the corner as Taves will play it. He'll kick it over to Burns. Burns sends that down as Vegas gets it at the blue line, sends it in. Colorado's defense is there with Taves taking it behind the net as changes are being made by both sides. Now Taves will kick it over to Burns. Burns in the neutral zone. Right over in front of the net. It's not there. Colorado still fighting for it with the fourth line. Manson now fresh off the bench over to Colton. Colton try to get a centering pass towards Waugh. It's not there, and it'll go all the way down into Colorado zone. And Burns sends it up in the neutral zone. But Vegas will take it on the turnover. Dobosh with Manson over. Dobosh sends that down. Vegas cannot hold on to the centering pass. Now behind the net, fight for it as they go. Waugh fighting for it. Now around. Manson sends that up into the Vegas zone, and that'll be an icing call.
Now here comes 7-game series. Quest for the Stanley Cup only on NHL YouTube.
Johnny Bear was the official, went over and talked to John Tortorella on the bench, and he told him, we don't have enough to overturn the call. So as the call, as Jax mentioned, was no goal on the ice, he told the Vegas bench, we don't have enough with all the loss. We do not have enough to overturn.
So they didn't overturn it because it was they didn't have enough evidence. And that one-timer by Marner just wide. Whoo, that was a heater from Mitchie boy. Now in front, Colorado will take it, and they'll get that cleared. Now Colorado changing. McMahon tries to get it to Marner, who does not get it past Manson, who lobs that down as Manson goes and changes. All right, now fight for it now. Near the blue line. Colorado will poke it late. Now here comes Landeskog with McKinnon. Shot by Landeskog's covered up.
Two early goals for Colorado, made it 2-0. talking. Vegas thinks they cut the lead in half on Dorofeev's power play goal.
I'm not
But
gonna
it's
say
waved off, and then 40 seconds later,
Oh my
Jack Murray
goodness.
short-handed. It's 3-0 Colorado.
3 weeks of searching. It's time to make the pistachio macarons and the regular Boston greasy cards. Hopefully it works out. 3 weeks of searching. She was like, oh my god, I can. Oh my goodness.
Happens. You see it first. You inspire us to chase a higher standard. Because a car that doesn't make you feel something is a car that stops short of amazing.
Yummy.
LLB Botox is by experts in Maine. To be by your side every trip outside.
I'm just an ordinary girl. Go get that.
Okay, stay calm.
All right.
Time to lock in. Don't look at that clock.
What a first period. The fucking Olympics, bro.
What he meant by that was this is a significant injury, one that's not going to heal completely. And Kale knows his body better than anybody. Kale is somebody who rehabs hard. They say nobody spent more time in the rink the last 2 weeks than him. And we often saw him at practices talking to the trainers about potentially quick injuries. But guys, the biggest sign of faith is the fact that they only dressed 6 defensemen in this game. They're not suffering him at all.
At some point, the player has to say to the medical team and then to the coaches, I'm good to go. Because nobody else can really know. And all the work he's done, there has to be a degree of confidence that it's like, yeah, I can go. Because the coach will ask you.
Oh, no, it's the thing.
They want to play everybody, all 6. Not just
All right, here we go. Below, Landeskog below the net. Over up top, McCarr will play it. He'll send that down behind the net as there's a fight with Landeskog fighting for position. We have a delay penalty here on Vegas, and Colorado will go back on the power play. Anderson will head to the bench.
Another power play for Colorado.
Kelly will take it.
Oh, Anderson marking the whole way. This is some pretty good work below the goal line again by Colorado. I thought this was the strongest part of their game in Denver, was below the line, that they were able to create some offense. The stick is through the hands, and whether he drops it or not, that's going to get called early. John Tortorella hates that. But that's a penalty that gets called quite frequently now. Anderson's in the box. It's the second Colorado power play. Remember, McCarr did not shoot a one-timer the first time. We'll see if they set one up this time.
All right, up top, Colorado wins the faceoff. McCarr to McKinnon. McKinnon now creating some space. Looks back up top to McCarr. McCarr will send that down in front. Nature is fighting for it. Hart couldn't cover it as McKinnon will have it. He'll kick it back up to McCarr. McCarr over to Kadri. Kadri back up to McCarr. McCarr sends that down in front. Nature's shot covered by Hart.
Landeskog. There he is, the wrister. Landeskog's right there. Oh, man, good save by Hart. They just wandering around if there's a rebound as well. And you can see quickly here that the puck's going to go through McCarr. He's going to open up room for
All right, here we go. This power play is looking, even though they're 0 for 1, this looked way better. Kadri gets it from McCarr. Kadri now looking. Gets it back up to McCarr. McCarr, they're having to respect it now. Over to Kadri with some space. Fans it. Sends it down. Landeskog couldn't hang on as McKinnon will send that around and up to McCarr with 121. McCarr sends that down to McKinnon. And now offsides is called.
Now here comes
Avalanche, you can't lose this. You're down 2, you lost the both at home. Now you're going to win 4 out of 5. You're going to win a couple here. And the pass got a little bit easier, if that's the right word, to come back in. All of a sudden, everybody's in the right slot.
All right, here comes Natchez. Natchez gets that fanned out by Vegas as McCarr will take it with 1:08 left to go. McCarr now with 1:53 left to go in the first period. McKinnon gets that lobbed up by Landeskog. Landeskog with Vegas all over him. Fight for the puck now. Up top, Vegas cannot keep it in. Natchez. Vegas gets that out with 1:35 in the period, 43 seconds left in the power play. So under a minute will be left when we go out of the power play now. Up top, fight for it. Vegas easily controls it and sends that back down. Now here comes the Avalanche. Burns sends that up and down. Nichushkin to Nelson. Nelson up top to Burns. Over to Taves. Sends that down in front of the net. It's going to be recovered by Vegas now in front. And they'll clear it. Less than a minute to go in the first period. And the power play has been officially killed. Burns will try to get it up. Nelson will send that up. Now here comes Waugh. Unable to get that in as Vegas gets that in. And a collision at center ice. And there'll be a penalty on Nelson. And now Vegas trying to get back at Nelson. All right, Nelson's going to the box. Nelson gets called for... I don't know if that's tripping. I just... That's a penalty. Yes. Roughing, you can argue way more. But I disagree with the tripping. I think they called the wrong one. But here we go. Jack Eichel got hit in the face. He's now back on the ice, which is good to see. Faceoff's going won by Hertler. But they blow it dead. Didn't like it. Face-off won by Vegas. Chaos in front of the net. Unable to get it done. Now here comes Wall with a 2-on-2 opportunity. Wall's going to, Kelly. Drew and Kelly couldn't get it. Stone will take it. He'll give it to Eichel. Eichel making some moves. Colorado being aggressive at the blue line, controlling it for the last 22 seconds, and they'll bounce it up. Just wasting time as Vegas just looks gassed. Their power play just not looking into it. Now here comes Jack Eichel with 10 seconds left in the first period. Eichel with the entry, takes the shot, saved by Wedgwood as he and Burns goes into the board, and Eichel is crying, wanting a penalty. Eichel just lost his footing. All right. I love when, bro, why do they just suck Vegas's dick? Like, we're every other series. Nah, we're fair. All right, that's going to be killed, and we are heading to the first period with the Colorado Avalanche lead 3-0. Eichel's just crying, buddy. That's a you problem, bud. It's not my fault my team decides to show up today. Watch him come out, have a great second period, bring this within one.
Stick of lemon and gets caught in his pants. Eichel's going to go down and zip this puck. Wedgwood with the stop. He wanted a 2 that would have made that a 5-on-3 power play.
17 shots on goal the first period, 40th their most in any period in these playoffs.
All right, 17 shots. Let's see my parlay. Let's see the update, all right? Because a lot of his shots on goals for today's game, under 6.5 goals. So, Colorado, slow down. Vegas, don't score, please, and we'll be having a great day.
Yeah, and this is, to me, should have been a goal. I don't know what's on.
Bruh, ESPN, it's literally no goal. You're crying. But it's fucking, they straight up say, hey, we don't have angles. Just accept that. Your game isn't fucking there.
It did not hit on the thumb. Hold on. The big thumb right there of your glove is below the crossbar. At least that crossbar height. And it doesn't.
This is just going to piss me off the more we go. Hey, Ross Colton with the shot.
No, what about the triple right off his thumb? Clearly off his thumb. Let me see.
Thank you. At least there's one reasonable person on that panel.
Where does it hit his glove? Where is it touching? I see white tape behind that. And so it's a crazy sequence, and we'll go through it. But that goes from Vegas is down 2-1. Yeah. And now they're down 3-0 because Drury scores the shorthanded goal after this.
Turn the page. We gotta move on.
Oh, we'll turn to the page. Yeah, but what about the triple night at the end by Lecken? We're going to tell you on that.
We gotta turn the page.
Okay, Dave Jackson's here next. Great job, Bess. Okay. Going on, we'll break it all down to it. What a first period. The Expedia first individual report is going to be even better.
All right, I'll be right back, chat. I love you. I got to make a quick trip to the car.
We should just move in with you.
Or just stop by. That's one cafe. What's in your?
Thought they were closing off on the sidelines? Well, they're just getting warmed up.
Surprise! DirecTV got hot. I played in high school. Well, I went to high school. I didn't go to high school.
Anyway, it's never been easier to keep up with your favorite sports on live TV and streaming apps.
So hot.
Wait, I'm racing yours.
Why would I ruin a perfectly good bath?
Wayne Gretzky. Who's Wayne Gretzky? He was accepted into the Hall of Fame.
That's nice. But with Discover, I get accepted basically anywhere. Well, I got it, Dwayne Jetski.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places nationwide.
And I'll say what's important to you is important to us.
Dad, I am telling you, this goal just came out of nowhere.
And right now, what's important to Blake is not getting in trouble with his dad. The good news is if you have accident forgiveness from Allstate, your auto rate won't go up just because of an accident, even if it is your fault. Sorry, it's the world's fault. Because we all deserve a second chance. Right, Dad? If it's important to you, it's important to us. You're in good hands with Allstate. Rich, smooth. Take your sweet time. That's dogs. Look out for signs of dehydration. Liquid IV is the only sugar-free hydration product on the market, clinically demonstrated to hydrate faster than water alone. Hydrate with Liquid IV sugar-free.
Hey you, relax. Domino's large one-topping pizzas are just $7.99 when you carry out. But don't act now. This deal's here through this time next year, at least. So take the seated route on down to...
It's like the store just continued to shut. I hear footsteps.
Are we human? Or are we dancing? My sign is fire.
Sup, chat? We back. We back. We back. We back.
It's just right. Like bundling your auto letters on a budget.
Are you still gonna fucking go suck their dicks, bro?
Yes, we'll see you soon. Toward traffic. That's the final. Steve Lee with one best game. Beating Sudan. Scored 3-0 after 20 minutes of playing in Vegas. Just as shocking as it was, Vegas winning the first 2 games in Denver. You knew the Avs would come out on fire, and the Golden Knights didn't look the same. Didn't match it.
They had to come out on fire, and they did. And Vegas was just a little slow mentally and physically. Made some uncharacteristic mistakes, a little bit lazy in areas, and got burned because of it. We'll see in the first quarter. Just for the Buckets, that didn't beat there. He's a third-man He's got to retreat back to the middle of the ice. He does. He never takes his eye off the puck. And you can see Taves takes advantage of it, comes up and tries to support. But now it's still Barbashev, still looking, not recognizing where Landeskog is. And sure enough, he gets a rebound there. Just a kind of uncharacteristic mistake from Barbashev and the Vegas Knights, but it was really kind of a telltale of their whole first period from Vegas. They're just a little slow memory and not quite sharp as possible.
This just put a smile on my face.
They got a bump after the PK interview pregame. Well, Barbashev did call every chance he had. Show you a call in the next segment, but you want to talk about that Coggy with?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I'm going to go to Phaser to show this.
Phaser?
Wow.
We're not going to get crazed by it, but I said at the beginning of the game that Vegas had to get physical. It was super, super important, but they had to protect the middle of the ice. So we watch this here. Here comes Mr. Dowd. He does the right thing to get this puck deep. So watch this. He's going to come in. I'm going to pause it here. So Josh Manson's going. We got one guy coming in Cole right now. Dowd's got to read that. We got one guy got to count numbers. You got 3 guys below the dots. That means that you're in a position to go, but you gotta go in with stick and body. You cannot sweep here. So Josh Manson, I'm gonna slow it down, but makes a nice move. And what did I say? You gotta protect the middle of the ice. All this area now is open. Make your own Sunday. And here comes Josh. Splits the D.
What's up, TikTok? What's up, chat?
I said you gotta protect the middle. Nate just knows not getting breakaway. So what does he do? Takes his puck out of the middle of the ice into the outside and brings it back in because he knows he's got Kadri coming where? Back to the middle. Right, which I always say is the danger zone. Can't leave that open. Mr. Nash Kadri comes in, makes no mistake. You've got to be physical on their D. You got to be physical on their D, and you got to protect the middle of the ice. How many times do I got to say it, Lee? Leave the middle of the ice open. It's in the back of the net.
A few more times. Another mistake that you noticed, right?
No, yeah, another mistake, and just completely uncharacteristic. It's all about this time of year. It's about fundamentals. You have to play the game the right way. And swinging off checks like that, all you have to do is go in behind the net, finish the check there, and that play is negated. If you don't do it, Colorado's got the skill to make it pay, and sure enough, they did again on that second goal.
I thought Josh Manson thought he was Cale McCaw for a second.
Great
move, great pass.
But anybody's going to make that move when an NHL player swings off his back.
That's down. He's a responsible guy. You don't make that mistake.
He is.
That's a good chance. We're going to talk Cale McCaw. His impact so far. We'll get into that. Rolling on. Speaking of first intermission report. This first intermission report is presented by Expedia. One place you go.
We gotta make a trip here, boys.
All right, you're all set.
Thanks, Ted.
Oh, check it out.
Oh, man.
I think he's going to do it. This might be a good moment to share.
Mom, you seeing this?
Hey, baby, I'm here. Is he gonna dunk it?
No.
Ernesto, do not speak to me as if I were a child.
Your defense is trash.
Bruh. Yup. Nope. Yep. Nope. Oh. Is this a Chipotle?
We're here for our convertible.
How about this? Want to get out of here?
Yes, that's she. Okay, let's move on.
Rush called me at the worst moment. I'll call you tomorrow.
Yep, still here.
Yeah, I feel all the time. Who's cheering, Ghost?
A financial professional. It's never too soon to think about the future of basketball. They're more than insurance. Call that number, set up a meeting with the student.
Very true. There's some other questions. Why do you need the bat? That's what. When's your next flight delivery? Tomorrow. Can we get some sleep during fireworks season?
Got you.
Thanks.
For food, meds, and expert care, for life with pets, there's Chewy.
Just like a sword. Let's go! Nice words, fast. Eat makes it last. I see that. You're so fast.
We encourage men to put their mark on the world, not on their shirts. Introducing Dr. Squatch Invisible Bride deodorant in a clear application formula you didn't know existed. Because it didn't. Until now.
Introducing Subway's new fresh value menu. 15 different protein-packed choices, all under $5. With new 6-inch deli face, $3.99. Protein pockets, $9.99. And a 6-inch sub of the day, $4.99. Always freshly made, always available every single day.
Chevy drivers need a truck that shows up the same way they do. That's why Chevy Silverado is #1 in manufacturer loyalty. So they can go where others won't. Make their own way there. And always get it done. As long as Chevy people keep showing up, we'll keep building trucks and businesses.
Just announced. Get 2.9% financing for 72 months on all 2026 Chevy Silverado 1500 models.
Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Welcome back to the Expedia First Intermission Report.
All right, here are the raw numbers everybody wants to see. The two injured superstars coming back tonight. Cale Makar, 842. Will you be surprised to know he led all players in ice time? One shot on goal. Mark Stone, tough period for him, was a -2. PK Ray was mentioned during the broadcast. We're all focused on the Colorado power play, waiting for the big one-timer from Makar, which we didn't see.
Yeah, we didn't see the one-timer from him, but we might see it later on in the game. Well, we might not see it this game. They're up 3-0 right now. If his injury is an upper body injury, which everybody says it is, managing that, staying out of traffic, not overextending yourself, not when you think things are great to go that extra mile, because that's usually when you re-injure things, is when you're feeling good, you get into it. He's got to manage his game. This series is long from over. This game is long from over. He's got to continue to protect himself.
What a hockey player. Yeah.
Gamer.
What a hockey player. Gamer, skating, size. I mean, you talk about a guy that can control the game. 8 wins in almost 9 minutes. You know, sure enough, they're up 3-0. It's just unbelievable.
Quickly here about that. So with a 3-0
Give me 1
lead,
second, Chuck.
second for Colorado now, you cut Makar's minutes back a little bit?
No, not right now.
You still want to play him 30 minutes?
He's got to be smart. He's got to keep himself out of tough situations. He's good enough and big enough and strong enough to be able to do that. And he doesn't have to extend himself, put himself.
You got to let the horse run. You got to let him run.
Sounds good to me. We're going to run right back to Vegas for the second period. This has been the Expedia First.
Bruh, Brock Nelson and I are twins, bruh. Sticking your tongue out when we focus.
Some bloke tips in a lucky third goal, and the crowd is ready to toss their favourite hats onto the ice, never to be seen again. All these fine fans must have switched to Geico and saved $900. Well, I suppose that warrants tossing away some valuable hats. No, this is vintage. Giddy up. Watch my tail, will you? Ooh, what a fitting little cap.
It feels good to score some savings. It feels good to Geico. All new drinks are here, from crafted sodas to refreshers. Who knew ice cold drinks could feel so fire? Try them all now at McDonald's.
Eczema isn't the same for everyone, but with Ebglyss, people with moderate to severe eczema can have real results. like skin that's still
Burn.
at 1 year. Don't use if you're allergic to Eplis. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Eplis. Before starting Eplis, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. Ask your doctor about once monthly Eplis.
When choosing the right gear to cut, trim, or mow your yard, Ace has all the power you need to get the job done right. Because gas or battery, your local Ace is the destination with the best power brands all under one roof, like Steel, Eagle, Milwaukee, Craftsman, and Toro. And with free assembly and delivery, or ready for pickup in just 15 minutes, conquering your outdoor projects has never been easier. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed. Ace is the place for helpful hardware.
So there I was, scrolling eBay.
When I saw this.
Still in the box. It's like the exact same one my mom wore.
This whole time it was right there on eBay.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay.
The future isn't written, it's fought for. By the few our country trusts to win. We are the line that no one crosses. Marines are made for this.
Providing a home for your little ones, your boys. Progressing Community Pay, a down payment assistance program for first-time home buyers. Because your family's dream of home ownership is our dream too.
I'm nervous, chat.
Selling on eBay is so easy. It was to you. Find what you love, sell what you don't.
It tastes like a gummy, but it's frozen. Make sure to try chili jelly pops for yourself. They're so good.
You're watching the Stanley Cup playoffs on ESPN, presented by Geico, T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. The home
All right, we're back, boys.
3-0 Colorado. Positive connections brought to us by Service Now and by Ray Ferraro. What an amazing start on the road here for the Avalanche. Game landed strong off the wrong team. A great play by
Last cookie. And we put in a pouch, and we fucking thrive, boys. This is why we need to get better with cameras.
Such a difference with Cale Makar on the ice, obviously one of the great players in the world, and he wasn't showing any signs of rust or that shoulder bothering him in the first period. So we're really getting it. You can see Makar comes in.
All right. Vegas power play for the next minute 18. Marner now. To Eichel behind the net up top. Marner shots don't. They score. The captain brings us within 2. I fucking jinxed it, boys. All right. That's for the. It's fair. Like, as much as I think that was a leak, that was that the no goal. What's up? This one conclusive. Oh, beautiful pass from Marner. All right, 3-1. Here we go. Now the net. Hart sends that up for Vegas as they get that up into Devon Taves, who will send that up to McKinnon, who sends that back behind and fight for the puck. Vegas trying to keep that up. Puck gets tipped in their air. Landeskog settles down, and Mitch Marner will take control and send that in the neutral zone. Now Taves will take it away from him. Now here comes McKinnon. McKinnon with the entry. McKinnon across ice for looking for McCarr, who has pressure, who sends that to McKinnon, who sends that around, and Avalanche Colorado just changes because at that point you just got to do it. Now here we go. One shot at 5 versus 5 for the Vegas 8 shots. So 7 shots from the power play. Up top now, here comes Natchez. He'll give it to Brock Nelson. Nelson, you need to fucking do something, boy. Now down in the corner, shot's going to be denied by Hart. Fight for the puck. Now here comes Vegas with Malinsky backpedaling, sends that up in the neutral zone. And now here comes Brett Kuliak, who's offside. Brock Nelson is a liability. I don't blame Wedgwood. You can't blame Wedgwood for that one. All right. Now here comes the Golden Knights. They send that down. Waugh will take it. He'll drop that off for Kelly, who turns it over. Century pass saved by Wedgwood. Down and around now in the corner behind the net. Try to look at up top. It cannot get there. Fight, race for the puck as Hart will settle it down. And Colton will get a turnover from Hart in front of the net. Hart will glove that.
McCarr was able to take it. He said, obviously, you don't know until you see it, but the one thing they have noticed in the first period, they are a different team than the ice, especially the way they're able to move the puck.
All right. Here we go. First line out there for Colorado. With Burns and I believe that's Manson as the defensive pair. Here we go. You got to start getting stuff towards Hart. Face off now. Drop the puck, bro. Come on, bro. Face off. Draw. Colorado will win it up top. Manson takes a shot just wide of Hart. McKinnon sends that around for Lehkonen, who couldn't hang on. Lehkonen still fighting for the puck as Landeskog keeps it in, gets it up to Manson, who tried to send that down. Now McKinnon will have it. McKinnon sends it to Landeskog. One-timer saved by Hart. Landeskog's putting them on net tonight. Has a goal already. Now Vegas will take it, and they'll bring in the neutral zone. They'll try a rush of their own. Here comes the VGK. Taken down by McKinnon. Now Colorado will send that in the neutral zone as Lehkonen go play chase with Landeskog having control of the puck. Landeskog sends that around. Lehkonen sends that up top to McKinnon. McKinnon to Taves. Taves over to McCarr. McCarr tries to get fancy with it. Some shiftiness. McCarr sends that towards the net. That's not going to get through the traffic of Vegas. Now Vegas tired. They get that cleared as they change. As McCarr will play it. McCarr try to get it out, trying to avoid a hit. Him and Taves are playing great defense with Vegas having a 3-man odd rush. Now they get that clear into Vegas zone, into the neutral zone. The puck is. It'll get sent all the way down to the far side corner with Taves there holding it up. As bodies come in from both sides, they'll get free. Nelson will try to poke that along. He can, but not clear. Vegas has it up top. They'll send that down in the near side corner. Try to centering pass. Bodies in front of the net. Chaos up top. Shot. Glove by Wedgwood. Now McCarr's getting feisty. Bro, he just took his helmet off. That should be a penalty. I think they missed it going like this.
Yeah, there's not many times, if you look at that average, a guy's got the puck on his stick 3 minutes in the game. McCarr, of course, helped by the couple of power plays that Colorado.
All right.
He's got it on his stick a lot.
This Vegas crowd trying to get the Golden Knights. The energy. Trying to help get them back into this. Now Drury will be in for the faceoff for the Avalanche. Faceoff's going to be won by Drury, just being aggressive. Small stuff from this fourth line makes a difference. Marner with the puck. Marner sends that towards Wedgwood, who will block it. That's good for me. Shot score. Off the rebound. Carlson. That's not good for my parlay. We need to stop scoring now. This is going to be game one of the Wild Avalanche, isn't it? It's going to be like game one again, isn't it, boys? All right. We got to get back aggressive. Wedgwood couldn't see it with Kulak right in front of him. Carlson sends that in. All right, here we go. Face-off won by Colorado, and they call that icing. They call that fucking icing? That's crazy. Oh, they just called not icing. They redid it. All right, face-off won by Jack Eichel. We'll send that down and around. Now here comes the Avalanche. Try to get something. Bad pass. Icing. Carlson, that was a huge return for them. Missed 68 games. All right, face off. Give Jack Eichel a warning. All right, face off. Won by Vegas. Up top. Fight for it. That'll get poked off. Now Nichushkin fighting for it as Colorado has an entry. Wall with it. Wall try to get something over. Colton, one-timer, saved by Hart. Chaos in front of the net. It'll get sent to the near side, and Vegas will get that puck cleared as they go on the attack now. Wedgwood try to get that to Burns. Vegas is going to intercept it, so they keep it in behind the net now. Burns fighting for it. Now Vegas try to center pass, not there. Corner shot wide of the net. Penalty coming on Colorado. Up top, delayed penalty. Extra skater on the ice. Saved by Wedgwood, the shot. Colton touches it, dives and touches it. Oh, that's on Burns too. That's not going to be good. You're down to 5. Oh, yeah, that's cross-checking, Burns. What are you doing? Right here is where you change momentum. You have a good kill. Feel that momentum and take it as you go into the 5-on-5. All right, here we go. Makar will have it. He'll bring it up ice. Makar just lobs that down. Marner will have it. Mitch Marner sends that up for Hertler with Taves all over him. Colorado will get that puck all the way cleared and down with 1:40 left to go on the poundy. Now here comes Mitch Marner. Marner brings it up ice. He'll dump that off for Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel gets that poked away, and Colorado will clear that. Hertler takes it at center ice as they try another attempt. 1:20 left to go. Keep up the aggression. Now Stone's fighting with Hertler. Stone has control. He'll get it over to Dabrowski, to Eichel. Eichel up to Marner, to Dabrowski, to Marner. Denied him. I like it. It's an interesting. Oh, turnover. Lehkonen just taking his time, letting lines change, wasting it. Lehkonen just with it all the way, wasting a good 10 seconds. Now here comes Mitch Marner with 48 left to go in the power play. Now Marner dumps it off for Anderson. Anderson sends that down and around. Manson gets it to Kelly. Kelly has O'Connor speeding down, trying to fight for it in the corner, wasting time. Stone fighting for it with O'Connor. Dumps it back for Theodore. Theodore cross to Anderson. Anderson with 15 left sends that down and around. Up to Manson now, trying to get that cleared, and he does, and that will kill the penalty. One shot. Very good penalty kill. Full strength here for the Avalanche as the first line is now out there. Now here comes the Golden Knights in the neutral zone. They'll dump that towards Wedgwood. That's going to be 9 in front. It's denied by the first line. Quick shot saved by Wedgwood, who covers it up. This game has got interesting since the last time I was here. Yeah. Talk about change. Colorado's got to go. Has to change something in this second period. Vegas has dominated. Tails of periods, really. All right.
Disney Pixar's Toy Story 5.
The 3 for me only at Chili's is now available.
Bro, how's Toy Story still going? Like, I understand the Buzz Lightyear spinoff, but Toy Story again. Andy's like grown up.
Oh, well, yeah, that is way bigger. So all of that deliciousness is still just $10.99. Oh, fast food is not gonna like this. This Chili's 3 for me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
Knock, knock, Capital One Bank guy. I just moved into the neighborhood. My bar from Wi-Fi. That's what the Capital One campaign is here for. Open 7 days.
All right.
Okay, you didn't hear anything.
Get some music for y'all.
What's in your wallet?
Kit, you choose skin and what? Let's see. Or so Nelson. Well, cough. Thank you for that one. Need Anderson with a shot. Eichel with 2 more. Marner with 1 more. All right. Here we go. Face-off won by the Avalanche. They'll get that up. Cannot try and get that cleared. As Vegas sends that deep in the corner now behind the net. To the near side corner up top. Theodore sends it over to McNabb. Shots just wide of the net. We have a penalty. Cole Smith with the penalty. So Colorado will go on the power play. They could turn it around right here. I sticking. Oh yeah. Colorado will go on. All right, here we go. All right, face-off won by Vegas. They'll have it, and they'll get that cleared. They'll send that all the way down, and McCarr will play it behind the net. McCarr bringing it up. McCarr will dump it for McKinnon. McKinnon now across to Landeskog. Landeskog back to McKinnon, who sends that up to McCarr out in the neutral zone. McCarr will get that over to Kadri. Kadri back across to Natchez. Natchez will dump it for McKinnon, who will bring it in. McKinnon try to cross ice. Natchez keeps it in over to McCarr. McCarr now at the point to Natchez. Natchez to McKinnon below. Center shot by Landeskog, denied by Hart, and that puck's going to go all the way down. 1:15 left to go in this power play. Now here comes Natchez. He'll dump it to McKinnon. McKinnon to Landeskog. Landeskog dumps it to McCarr. McCarr up top. Looking. Dumps it behind his back to McKinnon. McKinnon shot. Denied by Hart. Landeskog. Natchez and McKinnon now with the puck. Natchez cross to Kadri. Shot. Denied by Hart. Wide. Came out of the crease a lot. McCarr barely keeps that in. Kadri back up top. McCarr fakes a one-timer. Drives in. Kicks it in. It's going to be denied. Up top, McCarr keeps it in, though. 35 seconds left to go. McCarr over to Kadri. Back to McCarr. To McKinnon, who couldn't get it without pressure from Vegas from the poke. That's going to be cleared. Wedgwood will play it behind the net as he tries to get it to McCarr. Marner fighting for it. Now McCarr will have it. He'll kick it across, gets that stone away. Now here comes Vegas trying to get a shorthanded goal themselves. But this second unit denies it. Now here comes Nelson with 6 seconds left. Poundy is going to be killed by the time Colorado gets any opportunity. If they do, and they do not, full strength. Now he all the way down the ice for icing. Oh, no, icing's way off. Now Burns with it. Burns behind the net. The pressure from Carlson gets it to Taves. Taves back up to Waugh. Now Vegas getting aggressive and feisty. Carlson with the entry. Burns sends that down and around. Fight for it now. In front of the net, center is denied by the Avalanche. Into the neutral zone now. Nichushkin sends that deep as Vegas goes, as Colorado goes and changes. Now Vegas will send that up. Taken away by Taves, who sends that across. Now here comes Vegas. Kuliak with good defense sends that into the corner. Fight for it now. Up top, Vegas keeps it. They'll send that around. Up top, looking, sends that down in front, denied by all the traffic in front of the net into the neutral zone. Drury will send that deep as Logan O'Connor goes and plays it. He'll wrap that around for Drury to Kelly. Kelly back to Drury. Up top to the Malinsky, shots wide of the net. Now Vegas will take it and they'll play deep as Malinsky and Kuliak backs up. Malinsky sends that around to Kuliak. Kuliak now plays that ahead. Now here comes McKinnon with some speed. McKinnon Center, Lekkonen's shot just wide of the net. Up top, the defenses of McCarr, Taves sends that deep. Landeskog now with it behind the net. Landeskog trying to get it. Clear cannot. Vegas will take it. And they'll send that all the way up. Long pass now. Here comes the Golden Knights. Eichel looking, takes a shot. Denied by Wedgwood. One-timer towards Wedgwood's denied by Colorado. And we have an injured Av. Cross ice chaos. McKinnon's down. He sends that up. And McKinnon is hurt. He took a hard one-timer. McKinnon's so down, still makes a play to get it cleared so he can get the attention. Oh, no.
The league's leading goal scorer and Hart Trophy finalist still on his knees.
Oh,
In their
no.
defensive zone.
He's up.
Back to his feet. Shea Theodore one-timer catches McKinnon on the outside.
McKinnon took a hard one-timer to his leg. Like,
McKinnon, some help to the bench. It's 3-2 outs.
This third and second line needs to step up now. Fourth line's doing what they've been doing.
That's why they have online check-in in the Great Clips app, so you can put a great workout on your schedule and get right back in the game. Download the Great Clips app today. Everyone sees the dream, but not the spirit that drives it. There's a racing spirit inside every Honda Hybrid, built with exceptional horsepower and smooth handling. They're the most fuel-efficient full-line automaker in America. Hybrid Life from Honda.
Can it please be okay?
Running a successful delivery company has taught me something.
I just want Nate okay.
We have AT&T Business, and that's why we're the best. You're aware there's nothing here.
You guys are early. Yeah, I like that. Get your signature there. There. You guys thirsty? I just made some lemonade.
Ah, put it warm in here. I got a good one. You know, my phone still works down here. It's great.
All right. Dear Stanley, there's no one like you. Not your elegance, not your energy, not your emotions. No. We miss you. See you soon. What a Stanley Cup final. McKinnon's still on the bench. Probably just
John Tortorella upset about something, hollering at Johnny Bear.
Maybe that's the part of coaching in that strike there.
all right. Here we go.
Still got the Flyers.
All right.
17-4-1.
Wall on the face off with Colton and Nichushkin getting out there. Face off, one by Colorado. Manson will send that over to Burns. Burns will send that up into the neutral zone. As Vegas will take it. Fight for it now. Colorado will send that down. Now behind the net, fight for the puck. Vegas gets it, and they'll send that up into the neutral zone. Court, what a quick shot. Vegas keeps that in front, score. Wedgwood, you got to make that save. What have this fucking second period been? Oh, I'll tell you, fucking sloppy play. That's what.
Flips this to the net. The deflection by Colasar takes a hop. It's off the post.
Wedgwood, that was a terrible. Pull him. I'm sorry, pull him. That's a softie. You got to be locked in. That was a softie, Wedgie. I'm sorry.
That's his first point of these playoffs in 15 games. He brings a physical presence on that fourth line. He did have 65 hits coming into tonight, was the second on their team behind Barbashev.
Puck's going to go all the way down into the offense zone for Vegas. There goes my parlay. Fair cash out option.
Still 6:50 to go. Here in period 2, Colasar from Conlon.
Oh, hot too. Now behind the net, Vegas in the defensive zone fighting for it. Good push. Hannafin's one-timer denied. Now here comes Parker Kelly. Finds Drury, shot saved by Hart. Kelly will keep it, though, in the zone. Fight for it now. LOC will keep it in. Kick it to Taves. Send that deep. Does not get through traffic. LOC now fight for it. Fight for it. Still, Taves has it. Taves over to McCarr. Try to find Drury. Could not. Now, Colorado keep it in. McCarr up top. Fans it down. No good. No, cleared. Eichel sends that all the way down the ice, but that's going to be icing. Come on, boys. What happened? Came out on fire in the first period. Dropped fucking 3. Kidding back out there, which is good to see for the Avs. Face off of Eichel. Face off, draw. Vegas will win it. They'll send that to Marner. We'll get that in the neutral zone, and now changes will happen for the Golden Knights. Wide of the net, McCarr will send that up ice. Behind the net, Taves will play it in the neutral zone. He'll send that all the way down. Hart will play that and drop that off. And now Vegas trying to get something. Fight for the puck so Lehkonen keeps that in. Taves does as well. Across the ice, no one's there. Now they'll play it, and Vegas will send that in the neutral zone. Barbashev now behind the net. Centering's not there. Now Landis, Lehkonen, Nelson, right here's your moment. Nah, let me fucking choke that. Quick breakaway. Nah, fuck me.
Colorado lead after one. Stone and Carlson make it 3-2, and then Keegan Colasar's first of the playoffs. A deflection off the post. He taps it in, and we're tied at 3.
Can we stop playing Freebird, ESPN? This isn't Team USA, bro.
Each lasting 4 hours or more. Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine. The treatment is 4 times a year, so why wait? Talk to your doctor.
Botox effects may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away as trouble swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Those with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Side effects may include allergic reactions like rash, breathing problems, dizziness, neck and injection site pain, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history. Muscle or nerve conditions like ALS, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome and medicines like botulinum toxins, which may increase the risk of serious side effects.
In a survey, 91% of patients wish they'd started Botox sooner. Ask your doctor today. If eligible, you may be $0.
T-Mobile has the best network. That's why there's no better place to get iPhone 17 Pro on them. Hold on. We should have music. Let's feel it at your desk.
This is big. At T-Mobile, get the incredible iPhone 17 Pro on us.
Tied at 3 late in the second period. Winning ingredients brought to you by Chipotle.
All Colorado in the first, all Vegas here in the second. Colorado loses position on the power play. All four of them are on one corner of the ice. And Mark Stone tips in the Marner pass. A bounce off of Parker Kelly's stick. And William Carlson's first in the playoff. And then it's the Adams run around the zone that lead. Colasar, a goal in front of the net. It's his first for the playoffs.
All right, here we go. Face off now in the offensive zone for Colorado. Nelson with Sisson. Face off won by Vegas. As there's a fight for it with Natchez. Burns sends that across. Up in the offensive zone now, Brock Nelson. With Kadri coming to help. Natchez and Kadri and Nelson all fighting for it. Back down below, Vegas will take it and be able to finally get something going now in the neutral zone. Burns with good defense there. Now here comes Colorado. Natchez to Nelson, who sends that down, and then to the netting it goes. Nelson and the second line will come out.
Series shifts to 3 all the Hurricanes and the Canadians. Tied 1 after a very entertaining overtime game last night, won by Carolina.
McKinnon back for a second shift. After getting hit in the knee, the first shift, he didn't really move very much. He didn't take a hard stride, a short shift, and then got off the ice.
All right, face off won by Vegas. Here comes Marner. He'll lob that deep and just wide of the net. Now behind and into the neutral zone it goes. Theodore couldn't hang on. Manson was inspecting. McKinnon comes off. 10-second shift from McKinnon. Something's not right. Now in front of the net, saved by Hart. Wall comes in from McKinnon. McKinnon just trying to skate it off. McKinnon goes to the locker room to try and figure out what's going on. Move Kadri to the first line. I'm being dead ass. No, Natchez to the first line at center. Up top, face off, Kulak. Kulak sends that down in the net. In front, Hart with the block. Now Colton with the turnover. Just sends that across. Airs it across. Now fight for it. Still in the offensive zone. Walensky sends that down and around. Now Vegas gets that cleared as Drury will send that back from Walensky with pressure, and he'll send that around to Drury. Drury will send that up ice and lobbed in by the Avalanche in the corner. LOC fighting for it now. The third line's out, fourth line's out there in full. Up top, Taves to McCarr. McCarr try to send that down, gets his own rebound, sends that in front of the net, and Vegas will try to get that clear. Taves send that back down. And behind the net, they'll play. It's a big hit. Colorado lays a big hit behind the net. Now here comes Vegas. Trying to go fancy between the legs. Cannot. Taves gets that to Drury, who will get that in the neutral zone, and he'll clear it and go to the bench as LC fights for it now as changes are coming from Colorado. Second line is out there for the Avs. Kadri kicks that to Manson, who sends that down in front of the net, and Hart will glove it down.
Colorado stabilized this a little bit after the game went to 3-3, although Ivan Barbashev almost walks all the way through. He walks around Drury in the middle, becomes the last man back, and he's deep in the zone. He gets his skate in good position to knock this away. Barbashev, who has 2 goals and an assist in game 2, looking for an opportunity to take a crack at another one here.
All right, face off now with Nelson. Won by Vegas because the Nelson can't do nothing fucking right. Now puck's going to go into the zone. Puck's in the neutral zone. Now here comes Vegas. Sistine will send that deep. And as Wall sends that around, now here comes Natchez. Natchez sends that deep as changes are coming. Now Drury sends that deep. Lehkonen will play it. Lehkonen trying, that will be sent into the neutral zone as both sides start to change. Kulak sends that up, and now Malinsky will have it. Lehkonen fighting for it, sends that up to Landeskog. Landeskog looking, shot by Lehkonen's not there. And Colorado sends that deep as Wall is replacing McKinnon on the first line. Interesting, Lehkonen shot denied by Hart, and Lehkonen loses a stick. Lehkonen just trying, and that's going to be fanned all the way down in the corner as I believe Lehkonen grabs the stick. And that chaos now, Lehkonen with it. He sends that across ice to Malinsky, who will send that up in the neutral zone, and it'll be dumped down now behind it. As Taves takes it and settles it down. 24 seconds left to go. We won't see McKinnon until the third. Now Drury looking. He'll send that across to Taves. Up top, McCarr loses it. Now we have a race. Eichel and McCarr. Eichel's shot wide of the net. Drury will take it and settle it down. He'll lob that up into the neutral zone. Theodore will send it. 2 seconds left. 1 second. And we are heading to the second intermission tide. I just hope McKinnon's okay. That's all I care about.
They're down 3-0 still on the power play. Carlson and Colasar. The Vagas Golden Knights should be a great third period. The first year stage.
Should be a great information too, Sean. Thank you. It's going to be great here. So everybody knows the worst lead in hockey is a 3-goal lead, not just a 2-goal lead. But look at this. Colorado's playoff history, when leading by 3 or more, they're 74-1. And as for Vegas, they've never won a playoff game in their brief history. They've trailed by 3 goals. It was, when I last saw you guys, it was 3-0 for Colorado, and now here we are 3-3. And just as we're talking about Cal McCarr returning, Nathan McKinnon goes down.
Yeah, and you see where he takes his puck. It's right at the top of the knee. If this is anywhere close, for fans watching, when it's soft tissue, it's fine, but this is in an area where you got all kinds of cartilage, in space between the joint. Anything around that kneecap area gets inflamed, and you can't bend your leg, So I think he's struggling with it. He's not a guy that's hurt often, so, I'm not going to question his toughness here. I mean, they can,
Why were we even...
I think he'll be back in this, obviously being the sword, but everybody's playing the sword. And I want to get back to Colorado.
Yes.
They've been so successful all year because of their depth. And when they get a 3-0 lead, they've been able to run over teams like they did in the first 2 rounds just because they can keep coming at you their matchup against a team that just has just as much depth, just as much skill, and just as much will. And this is becoming quite an interesting series because of it. And 3-0 lead, you would have thought Colorado would not have a problem. But Vegas is not giving in. And there's a couple of mistakes by Colorado again.
Gotta clean up the mistakes.
Mark Stone returns to the lineup. He scores a goal. He's going to score an interview with PK when we come back. Wild second, set up for a great third. Get ready for the Discover second intermission report.
Man, I'm loving this new house. Yeah. Every time I drive, I feel like I'm in a movie now. Oh, wow. That's an entrance. Is she okay? Oh, yeah. They always are. Johnny's motorcycle. Stop. They didn't. I could do this all day. An all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid. Epic style.
I just.
Introducing Subway's new fresh value menu. 15 different protein pack choices, all for under $5. With new 6-inch deli face, $3.99. Protein pockets, $3.99. And a 6-inch sub of the day, $4.99. Always freshly made, always available every single day.
I just don't. I don't know, chat. What do you guys think of this whole thing? Disappointed. Really not much to say.
Earn 6% cash back in a category of your choice, like online shopping for the first year from account opening.
It's our best deal of the season. So switch to Verizon now. Get 4 new phones for $0. Plus, 4 lines for just $25 per line. Yep, that's right. Get 4 phones for $0. Plus 4 lines for just $25 per line. Switch and save big. Only at Verizon.
Hot Reserve Pepsi.
I just don't like what's going on here.
This is where the league's best find. Where unforgettable moments linger. What a catch! And the magic of the game comes to life. It's been waiting the park back here in Florida. This is where it's at. This is why I love this game. Major League Baseball, Yankees, Royals, Monday on ESPN.
It's like the storm just continues. I hear footsteps. Backwards, rated R.
For many, buying a first home has gotten further out of reach. Up Payment is Progressive's down payment assistance program, which can help you close the last gap between you and the keys to your first home.
Tech that lets you be you. How it should be. The Hyundai Tucson. Lease an all-wheel drive Hyundai Tucson SE for $209 a month, or get 0% APR plus 0 payments for 90 days. Hurry in. When you brush with Colgate Total, you prevent oral health problems before they start.
Welcome to the Discover Second Intermission Report.
In a shocking upset, we're 3-3 on our way to the third. Mark Stone, welcome back to the Vegas lineup.
Yeah, and Vegas has been super connected on their power play. They get good puck support.
Just,
Jack Eichel, you see
Stupid mistakes. Avs, all 4 of the penalty kill on that Mark Stone goal. Yeah, 2 wide open nights.
If you look at Colorado, anytime you can shoot an arrow through 4 players, any time of the game, you know you got protection anywhere. And that pass is going to get through there. Beautiful pass by Marner, and sure enough, the Stone's right there. That is a great point. They're lined up like both. Oh, yeah, that's just out of position of mistake. They may take advantage of it.
Here are the numbers for 2 periods. 2 players we've been talking about the most coming in. The return tonight of both McCarr and Stone. Both have played critical roles in this game to this point. We'll see what the third brings. And along those lines is the biggest captain with PK.
First game back, Stoner, a little bit of everything. You scored a big goal, some big hits. You're down 3, now you're tied. How's the first start?
Bro, PK's a fucking joke on this ESPN broadcast, bro.
Well, it's been interesting, like you said. Obviously, they're coming hard, and they did. You got to give credit, but a lot of resiliency really kicked in there. That's some pretty big penalty kills. We got some big plays we needed them. Really got back to work.
Game's getting tight now, sort of bottlenecks going into the third period. Obviously, 2 heavy teams, 2 big teams. What's going to be the key for you guys with this game? Obviously, Nathan McKinnon's a little banged up. Guys are banged up. How do you guys get the edge in this third period?
I think just winning the important areas, the race, the blue lines, not turning the puck over. That's what they feast off of. Got some guys that can flat out fly when you give them turnovers and let them turn the speed. So if you can kind of put the puck, make them earn it. If they earn it, so be it. But you can't just give them the easy way to our end. So we're going to have to do a lot of the same things.
Good to see you back, Mark. Good luck the rest of the night.
Thank you. Thanks, PK.
I love how they do an interview for the Golden Knights after a period, but when Colorado have 3 goals in a period, nah. We're going to bitch about a no call. A goal that was weighed off.
They get McCarr back tonight and have a 3-0 lead on the road in Vegas. And now we're 3-3 going to the third. What's going on here?
Well, for Vegas, they have to continue to apply pressure. They've done that. For Colorado's,
I like how they're asking, hey, what needs to happen for Colorado? Let's talk about Vegas here. Like, I don't know how much money Vegas put in this man's pockets, but it's crazy.
In this series and in this game.
Well, I guess you could say that, but Colorado's still shooting 2-1, and they've had all kinds of opportunities. I think Colorado is a little shell shocked because not very often have they someone's come back on them with a 3-0 deficit, and because their depth is so strong and deep. But Vegas is playing very well right now, and they made some mistakes in the first period. Colorado made some mistakes, and ultimately in the end, this game has not been very cleanly played by either team. It's made it for an exciting game, but they're going to have to button themselves up in the third period.
At least respect. At least there's one not.
3-goal leads, the worst thing in hockey. Everybody knows.
This second intermission report is presented by Discover, the official credit card of the NHL.
And this is from the woman over there.
I just earned 5% cash back on that. Also, if I start a condo line, will you join?
Earn 5% cash back in different categories each quarter on up to $1,500 in purchases when you activate.
Trying to predict the future is a hazardous occupation. The only thing we can be sure of is that it will be absolutely fantastic. I'm thinking of the incredible break.
Shout out to the 4 likes in the chat. I appreciate you on the YouTube side. Shout out to TikTok as well. You guys been great.
When that time comes, the whole world will struggle at once.
That name on your shirt, it means something. Because Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance to save people hundreds. Stop that. Now let's get out there and play like it.
Again, Doug? Parents need to stay over. Get your little buddy.
No.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
You tried to escape.
There are no guarantees in sports. But one thing's for sure, when you can breathe better, game days are better. Dupixent continuously works to help prevent asthma attacks. It's an add-on.
Brock Nelson needs to do fucking something this period offensively.
Some adults felt their asthma symptoms improve in as little as 3 days. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor right away if
Like, this is just crazy.
worsening shortness of breath, brown or dark-colored urine, tingling or numbness in limbs. Tell your doctor if there are worsening skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Ask your asthma specialist about Dupixent.
Just gotta paint myself. Nice. Hi, I'm you, with more gusto. My hair's growing back. Team's taking a new flow. It's just me, Gretchen. Team of 7. We're going, Mikey. Get payroll. That rolls with you. It's beautiful.
Drinks are new at McDonald's coffee until they are. All new drinks are heated.
Okay, stay calm. Conference final, time to lock in. Don't look at that clock. The engine is mounting. This is it. Wait, why is my hand shaking? Are you good? Of course I'm not good. Every hit, every goal, fortune, triumph. Lord Sting, if you're listening, you don't want the cup. We need it. Welcome back to the Discover Second Intermission Report.
All right, on our way to the third, a funny thing happened. What do you think happens here? How's it shake out?
Well, there's no question that Vegas is the bigger and the stronger team in this series. They continue
Ready for fucking PK to say, oh yeah, Vegas is going to win it.
the game up. So for me, all that being said, Eichel, Dorofeev, Marner, and Howden are all producing offensively right now. So it's not the right mix for Colorado. They got to get heavier this period.
I don't know who's going to win the game, but I do know all 6 goals that have been scored have come from defensive zone breakdowns that were preventable. Whoever defends better in the third period will win the game. Yep. And if we see it again, it's probably before the first overtime, which is certainly possible. Still got a lot of hockey. First overtime. A lot of hockey left. We're going to the third period.
Hit the kryptonite on Carl.
3. The point is 3. Enjoy it on the Discover
Finish
Second.
off.
We were torn apart at birth. That's dramatic. This is the story of the best part of the sandwich and his crust. How's it feel to be so irresistible? Irresistible? Is that what people are saying? That's it. Irresistible. Uncrustables are the best part of the sandwich. Everyone sees the dream, but not the spirit that drives it. There's a racing spirit inside every Honda Hybrid. Built with exceptional horsepower and smooth handling. From the most fuel-efficient full-line automaker in America. Fun to drive, hybrid life from Honda.
Let's go here for more citizens of the law.
Happy grass, happy home.
So what do you do?
Regular feeding, it makes all the difference. Scott's Weed and Feed. The product is incredible.
Now's the time to kill existing weeds with Dirt Builder Weed and Feed.
Feed. When choosing the right gear to cut, trim, or mow your yard, Ace has all the power you need to get the job done right. Because gas or battery, your local Ace is the destination with the best power brands all under one roof, like Steel, Ego, Milwaukee, Craftsman, and Toro. And with free assembly and delivery, or ready for pickup in just 15 minutes, conquering your outdoor projects has never been easier. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware and folks. We know why you've put off your best smile. The time, the cost, the anxiety. That's why Aspen Dental is changing how dentistry is done, with technology to make care comfortable, and flexible hours to fit your life, all at an affordable price. New patients without insurance get an exam and x-rays for just $29. Not waiting for tomorrow. That's the Aspen Dental difference. Aspen Dental. It's time to smile again.
Someone's popular. I've been selling stuff on eBay.
Stand by, unique week. So find what you love, sell what you don't. I'm gonna give you a really good price on those earrings. eBay, things people love.
Hopefully, Colorado just takes control here.
Spicy chipotle peppers and a perfect touch of pure honey. Open the summer with Chipotle Honey Chicken. It's taking heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Brandon with the assist, just like Mass Mutual. The insurance people, they're more than insurance. Brandon is working with a financial professional to help plan for his future. Why are you talking in the third person? Because Brandon's future is a broadcaster. Listen to that PowerPoint. That's
All rights to this broadcast are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without express written consent of the National Hockey League is expressly prohibited.
You're watching the Stanley Cup playoffs on ESPN, presented by Geico.
All right.
On we go to the third period in Game 3 of the Western Conference Final. Tied at 3. Colorado led 3-0 after the first period. Vegas 3 unanswered goals in the second, and Ray concerned.
Here we go. We're heading to the third.
Considerable time before it was helped off the ice. He needed a little drop up. He went back to the locker room after a couple of shifts under a minute. He did not come out of the tunnel for the start of the third period. And the task for Colorado just got a heck of a lot harder if he's not able to return.
I didn't hear a word you said with the deafening noise out of the PA system in this crowd, but I'm sure as always it was insightful. Really well. He played the first 2 games without Cale Makar, Ray. The good news is he's been excellent. Looks like Cale Makar. He's played 17 minutes and 36 seconds, more than anybody on either team. It was +1.
All right.
Yeah, he looked fine. I expected him to be able to play if he could handle a couple of hits. He got hit on the very first shift. And then it felt like it was
Here we go. Second line out there for the face-off. It's going to be won by Nelson. Taves will play it in his own zone right now. Kick it over to Cale Makar. Makar will send that down. And now a turnover by the Avalanche. Cross ice. Eichel cannot get it. Now here comes Martin H's. He'll dump that off for Arturi Lehkonen, who sends that deep. And now up and around in the neutral zone. Vegas will try to get it going. They up top. They send that over. Eichel with room. Shot. It's going to be blocked and into the net. And now Vegas will take it in the neutral zone.
His lines. The next one is going to be Landeskog, Waugh, and Kadri. And after jumbling the mix to start the game with some good results in the first period, now out of necessity, he's going to have to do it again. Just had a chat with the athletic therapist that went by him, and as they always do, they cover the mouths and deliver the message.
All right, Wall on the face-off in the Golden Knights zone. Face-off won by Vegas. They'll send that deep into the neutral zone. Sam Malinsky will play it. Malinsky kick it over now in the neutral zone. Kadri and Landeskog will try to send that up. They cannot. So Kuliak will do it himself with the entry. Kuliak shot saved by Hart. Rebound. Vegas will kick it out. Now Vegas has it. Fight for it. They'll send that down into the neutral zone, and they will go play chase for it. But it's an icing call.
Being evaluated, has not been ruled out of this game. Remember, he did take those 2 quick shifts after the injury, and then he hobbled into the locker room.
All right, face off now. Won by the Avalanche, but outside the zone they go. Burns will send that deep as Vegas will control it. They'll send that up into the neutral zone as Burns will take it and send that back down as Colorado takes out and now goes back in. The fourth line is out there strong. Now here comes Mitch Marner. Goes for a slap shot's not there. Colorado tries to get it out. Struggling right now. Marner's fighting, doing a great job keeping it in. Now fight for it now. Around the boards it goes. As Vegas keeps it in. Colorado trying to get this puck out, and they do. Drury sends that down. Vegas will play it as shift changes come for Vegas. Now up and around Wedgwood. Covers it, and now we getting Chippy behind the net.
Still trying to get after Colton. Stone has lost the helmet. You just saw the official, the puck is there. So the Avs obviously were not very happy with the poking at the glove hand of Scott Wedgwood as the puck was covered. It looks like it's going to be 4-on-4. They'll take.
We're gonna have 4-on-4 here, so you.
Stone out of this mix. There's the tap on the hands, and that always brings the crowd as Stone gets a stick under the glove of Wedgwood. And
right now, it's only Stone in the box, and that's why the fans are booing, but the officials are still.
Sorry, Sean, Colton's in there too.
Okay, yeah, he's blocked for
Yeah,
Vagas.
penalty number 61, 2 minutes for slashing. Colorado penalty number 20, 2 minutes for roughing.
The crowd didn't think Stone should have been penalized.
All right, 4-on-4 now.
We get a little 4-on-4, of course. Another place where McKinnon will be missed. That little swat on the stick brings everybody in. And so the ruling basically is if Stone doesn't do that, Colorado doesn't.
McKinnon's back on the bench, which is good news for the Avalanche.
Usually be his time with the open ice and his skating ability.
I think they probably want to get out of the zone first before they get McKinnon on the ice. You know, if you find out you lose the draw, then you find out you can't skate. It's pretty inopportune place for the Avs. So Nelson will take the draw.
Nelson, Natchez, Taves, and McCarr. Face off won by Colorado. McCarr will bring it up himself. He'll kick it to Taves. Taves sends that deep as Nelson has it. Nelson looking, shoots. Deflected by Anderson. Fight for the puck still behind the net. Natchez fighting for it with Nelson. Nelson will pick it up. He'll try to get a summary pass for Natchez. Cannot. Taves gets it back to Brock Nelson. Brock Nelson back to Taves. Taves over to Natchez. It's deflected. Up top to McCarr. McCarr looking to Taves. Back up top. McCarr. McCarr looking. Dorothy all over. McCarr driving in. McCarr shoots just off of Hart. Natchez would take it. Natchez dumps off for McCarr. McCarr brings it up. McCarr looking 1 minute-ish left to go. Taves. It's no good. And now Vegas will get that cleared. And McCarr will give it across ice. And now changes coming for Colorado. McKinnon's back on the ice. Now here comes Malinsky. McKinnon looking a little quicker here. Now Malinsky keeps it in. Malinsky to McKinnon. McKinnon drops it off for Kuliak. Pass deflected. Now Vegas will have the zone time. Theodore gets that poked away, and it's sent all the way down for an icing call with 26 seconds left to go in the 4-on-4. All right. Face off with McKinnon now. Won by Malinsky. He'll get that over to Kuliak. Kuliak sends that up for McKinnon. McKinnon, using some speed, kicks it up as he turns and changes. Now here comes Hertzler's shot. Saved by Wedgwood. And Colorado will lob that up. And all the way down, and that'll be no icing's weighed off. Back to full strength here. Marner spinning, trying to get something. Has it still up top. He'll send that down. And now Stone sends that across. Looking shot. Blocked. And now Vegas keeping that in. Stone up top. Sends that down. Wide of the net. Now McCarr and Taves will play it. Taves will bring it up. Taves sends that down to Lehkonen, who sends that deep. And now here comes Vegas. Stone gets that tipped and into the offensive zone for Vegas. Manson will play it. Manson sends that up. Vegas will poke it away. Now Hannafin on the near side corner. He sends it to the far side corner. Manson playing for it. Anderson knocks Manson down. Center pass is not there. Just too wide. Theodore had an opportunity there. Now Vegas will play it in the neutral zone. And now they'll send that up as Burns knocks that back out as Colorado continues to change. Now into the corner. Burns lays out a motherfucker. Now Drury and Kelly fighting for it. They'll lob that up. Vegas will take it as the LOC races down. And Smith is holding his hand as he's going to the bench. Colorado keeps it in front of the net looking. Smith is going to the locker room. Hopefully he's okay. They'll send that down into the neutral zone as Malinsky will play. He'll send that up for Drury. Drury with some space, try to get across, gets that denied by the VGK. Now Eichel to win Miner's shot, saved by Wedgwood. Body's fine, but probably going to have another 4-on-4.
Vegas trying to press, looking for the go-ahead goal for the first time tonight. Brett Howard stopped by Wedgwood. Cole Smith gets run into the boards by Brett Howard. Injured, went straight to the Vegas locker room. Stanley Cup playoffs on ESPN.
All right.
By Geico. It feels good to have a winning team. It feels good to Geico.
Geico's tailor your coverage to fit your business and bottom line. So, Greg, how good's it feel to save on your commercial auto insurance with Geico?
As good as having a great hammer.
You can't touch this. Hammer time. Break it down.
You just fill it up. It feels good to get your savings on.
It's very helpful.
It feels good to Geico.
You can't touch this.
Kevin Hart here to tell you all about Taco Bell's new jalapeno citrus sauce. Hey guys, I kind of feel like you're chopping off my hand a little bit. I'm the money. Don't forget that. It's spicy, balanced with a sweet and tangy citrus touch, and makes everything taste even better. And the best part is it comes with. I still feel like we ain't got all of it. The best part is it comes with anything on the cantina menu. So you better try it before it's gone.
New jalapeno citrus salsa. The sauce with more main character energy than Kevin Hart.
Are you one of the millions surprised by rising prices? Well, AT&T just raised your rates. You have rights. I'm not entirely sure what they are because I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a charming British actor. But I do know this. Right now, bring your phone to T-Mobile. They'll give you $400 plus pay off your phone up to $800 when you switch. And with T-Mobile's price guarantee on their experience plans, they won't raise the price of your rate plans for 5 years. Join T-Mobile and I guarantee you won't look back. And that's a guarantee. Am I saying guarantee too much? You feel like an actual lawyer.
3-3 back here in Vegas. A 3-0 Colorado lead became 3-3 after 2. Here's Nate McKinnon's last shot. Watch right here. There's nothing. There's no pop. That's not McKinnon. He turns around.
He's not 100%. Like,
With the athletic trainer, he moves his way down the bench. just said to him, could you play power play? And he just pointed right here. He said, I'm going to sit here, and this does not look like a guy that thinks he's going to get back in the game.
Huge blow for Colorado.
To see the disappointment washed all over him. Now, I thought in game 2, Vegas did a really good job, Sean, of being patient and working their way back into the game. Now I think Colorado really has to be patient. You can't play a high-risk game without one of your gunslingers.
All right, McCarr gets it over to Taves. Taves to Raw. Raw would send that up. Colorado will have the entry. Vegas will take it away and go into the neutral zone. They'll lob that all the way down. Now, a quick shot towards Wedgwood's way wide, and now fight for it now. Landeskog fighting for it. It'll get kicked all the way up towards Hart. And they way off the icing. And now Vegas will have it. Slowing it down, I see. Around the net. Burns will take it. Burns sends that up. Landeskog lobs that up for Kadri. And Lehkonen fighting for it with Waugh. Landeskog sends that over to Lehkonen. Lehkonen, just go, bud. Burns try to send that to the net, and it gets tipped into the netting.
NHL app is your place to get every highlight from every game of every series.
Kinnon's not 100%. I don't even. It hurts with McKinnon down. You need Nelson has to step up.
So we've talked a little bit about being patient. Maybe these face-off plays are where Colorado can get themselves a scoring chance. Nelson will be up against Dow. They move Natchez. You see him up on top of the circle. This is like an old-fashioned face-off play. This is a try for the draw and the quick Natchez release.
All right, face-off now with Nelson.
Nelson's 34, Dowd is 36. He'll be 37 on Wednesday.
Natchez quick draw. It's going to be denied. What a face-off win by Nelson. Now all the way down into the offensive zone. Vegas will have it. Fight for it. Nelson has the puck. Nelson lobs that up into the neutral zone. Manson wanting to change. Now Natchez will play it back. Burns will send that over to Manson. Manson, tired, lobs that up. And now offsides.
Shop the largest selection of Stanley Cup playoffs apparel and NHL shop. Take advantage of today's special offer on your favorite teams and brands.
12:06. To go with the third.
What a great draw. Great in the wheelhouse. That doesn't happen very often. He got off a great shot blocked by the Vegas defense.
Now Drury and Hurdle, won by Hurdle.
Face off now. Behind the net of Wedgwood up top. Centering's not there. Now Drury and O'Connor will send that in and play Chase in the corner. Kelly now joins in. Vegas will win it. They'll kick it across ice. Now bring it into the neutral zone. They'll send that into the offensive zone. Now Stahl scores, and they take the lead. And Colorado's going to go down. But I'm not shocked. It's going to be 3-0. Bednar cannot adjust to save his fucking life. Malinsky has to play that defense better. Like, just lets him finesse him way around. All right, here we go. And Scott kicks it across to McCarr. McCarr We need you, bud. One shot, no good. Makar gets the rebound. He sends that down for Colton, who sends that to Kadri, who will send that up top to Taves. Taves back over to Makar. Makar over to Taves. Taves sends that down. Shot. Hart comes out of the crease and across, fighting for it now. Makar will play it. Makar sends that, and Vegas will take it, and they'll send that down, and Landeskog will settle it down. Now Taves behind the net, fighting for it. Vegas sends that up. Slekinen will send that to Burns. Burns will bring it up now. Burns sends that to Nelson, who sends that deep. Vegas will clear that. Natchez gets tripped and goes on the power play for Colorado. Oh, yeah, that shouldn't have been a call. Yeah. Hit the leg. Natchez sold it a little bit. McKinnon's trying it. McKinnon's going to try it. If he can't, you got to pull him right away.
Series. This might push Kadri, who is a shooter, into even more of a shooting role. He plays over on that right elbow.
All right. Face off one by Vegas. They'll send that down and around. Natchez fighting for it. We'll try to get to Kadri. He does. Up top to Makar. Makar couldn't hang on. It's getting 2-on-1 pressure as Makar's Vegas feeling our Sharks with blood in the water. Natchez couldn't hang on because he has to carry this power play unit now. He'll send that to Landeskog. Now Natchez to McKinnon. McKinnon drops it to Makar. Makar to Kadri. Kadri back up to Makar. Makar sends that down. So Landeskog will play it around to Natchez. Natchez try to get it to Makar up top. Cannot. You got to pull McKinnon. He's just McKinnon shouldn't be out there. This is killing the team more. I love Nate. Got over to McKinnon. McKinnon to Makar. You got to pull McKinnon. I'm sorry. Pull him. Makar with the entry to Natchez. Natchez across to McKinnon. McKinnon down to Kadri. Kadri back to Makar. Back to Kadri. Kadri to Makar. One-timer slap. Denied. McKinnon, who's usually quick with that, just slow. Gets it back up to Makar. Makar to McKinnon. McKinnon looking. Center pass not there. Kadri gets it back up. Makar will play that. Makar sends that to Kadri. Kadri with space. Try to get it to Landeskog. Back up to Makar, who sends that towards Landeskog. Landeskog gives it to Kadri. Kadri over to Makar. One-timer. Wide of the net. Landeskog try to tip. It's not there. And Vegas will clear, and they'll kill the penalty. McKinnon's just a liability right now. I hate saying that. He is. Taves sends that up. Now here's Wall back to down to Taves. Taves back to Wall. Wall to Lehkonen. Shots not going to get past the traffic. Taves keeps it in, kicks it over to Nelson. Back to Taves, down low to Burns, who hits right in the face. Burns and Waugh trying to keep this in. It gets poked out to Taves in the neutral zone, who sends that up.
Vegas needs to be careful for too many men. Polisar has a goal tonight. Down. Touchdown low by Korzak, who has 2 assists.
And now here comes the offense and icing.
In game 2 and again tonight in game 3. Icing with 7:02 to go. The breakout for Vegas is 2 defensemen that have been in and out of the lineup with Hovland and Korzak. Stone taps this one. Look at the touch by Stone.
If Vegas gets one more, it's game.
And he cuts inside on Walensky to beat Scott Wedgwood into the blocker side.
Blackwood, game 4. If you somehow get out of this with a win, that's a miracle right there. Vegas send that down towards Wedgwood, who will make the save.
10 minutes without a shot for Colorado. Unusual for them. Highest scoring team in the league, but playing
Sorry, pass covered by Wedgwood.
defense. They pack it into their own zone and make it hard. Face off on time after break, 6:44 to go.
This just feels over. I'm not gonna lie.
Here on Tuesday at 9.
This game just feels over, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. Vegas is gonna probably take a 3-0 lead. McKinnon down, Bednar. This team's looking lifeless. No rally, nothing. Nothing's going their way right now. It's just terrible play. The second what killed him, and then McKinnon going down. I hate saying it looks like game, but when you give a performance like that, it really does look like game, chat. I hate being the negative Nelly, but I call it how you see it.
Blue Bunny soft. Easy to scoop, ready for fun.
Las Vegas, Colorado has lost only once in its history. We're leading by 3 goals or more in the playoffs. Game 5, 2022, second round against St. Louis up 3-0. Lost 5-4 in overtime. Vegas has never rallied from 3 or more down in the playoffs in their 9-year history. 0-19 in that situation.
All right, 6:44 left. No matter what comes out here, I don't see Colorado coming back. Faceoffs won by the Avs, and now Vegas is fighting for it behind the net with Manson up top. It goes one-timer, shot saved by Wedgwood. Now around, Colorado needs something, and it goes straight into the stick of a Golden Knight. Now behind the net, Kulak fighting for it with Marner. Now Colorado will lob that up as Vegas will settle it down. 6:15 left to go. Vegas keeping it alive as Colorado gets some change. You need someone to step up here. Now Wedgwood with a save. Now back behind the net. Nature sends that around. Landeskog gets that up to Drury. Now here comes Kulak. Now McCarr will have it. McCarr sends that across. Taves back to McCarr. He'll give it to Landy. Landy lobs that down. Hart gloves that in. McKinnon wants you. That power. I know Bednar's like, we need to when you want to have your best guy out there, but when your best guy can't even skate, like 20% ability, you can't have him there. It's a liability to the team. It's a liability to the player. It just shows Bednar should not be this coach. It does. Bednar needs to go. Like, I know I haven't said that at all, but just how he's coaching, it's not good. Need to get someone new, and hopefully someone good.
Welcome to a special pop-up episode of Office Ladies, powered by AT&T Business, now with internet across the nation. We are joined today by Ted, who's helping us connect to other small business owners.
Thank you, ladies. And I think we have a first caller from the live stream.
Everyone around me thinks I'm doing it. Sometimes I do.
That's just being a business owner. Yeah, every expert was once a beginner who just didn't quit. That's deep. And I on a throw pillow.
The connection matters. It has to be AT&T.
You can learn a lot from a throw pillow.
Put that on a throw pillow.
Merch!
The Sprite Berry Blast is here with berry flavors and cold foam. Sprite from McDonald's just got lower. One of the many nutrients now at McDonald's.
4 straight goals for the Golden Knights. Mark Stone on the power play. 19 seconds into the second period, made it 3-1. Quickly, William Carlson made it 3-2. The game was on. Taking Colasar's first point of the playoffs. Tied it up at 3. And then in the third period, Polish hurdle from Mark Stone and Keaton Kozak has given the Golden Knights a 4-3 lead. With 5.5 left.
Face off won by Vegas. They'll send that into the zone. Nelson keeps it in. And we have a whistle for Nelson playing it with a high stick. Colorado fighting for it now. Natchez with the puck. And Landeskog fighting for it. Centering pass with Nelson trying to get it not there. Now Vegas will send that around. Nelson fighting for it. McCarr gets kicked out with the puck. He'll send that into the corner as they go and change. Fresh skates on the ice for the Avs. 4:47 left to go. Now fight for the puck. Colorado fighting for it. Colton sends that down and around. Now Burns lays a big hit as Vegas will send that all the way down and clear it. Malinsky will play it. Malinsky brings it up. Malinsky sends that down now. The forwards goes and play chase. Drury gets it up top to McCarr. Kelly will send that around to Burns. Burns will send that over for McCarr. McCarr back to Kelly. Kelly down for Colton. Quick shot, saved by Hart. Rebound shots wide of the net. Now Kelly up to Burns. Burns, who's good at setting that down, try to deflection's not there. McCarr keeps that in with LOC now fighting for it. Up top, Burns sends that down with Kelly. No good. We fight for it now behind the boards. Up top, McCarr keeps it. McCarr over. Colorado getting finally good pressure, but where was this all of the third? McCarr sends that down. That's going to be not able to get through traffic. Burns sends that down in front. Saved by Carter Hart. Vegas just on their game here. Nelson sends that for McCarr. McCarr try to get that bad pass, and it's going to go all the way down in the neutral zone. And both sides will change. Now Nelson sends that back deep with 3 minutes left to go. Keep an eye on Wedgwood. All right, Nelson will have it. He'll bring it up. Nelson dumps it into Natchez. 2:37 left to go. Malinsky sends that down. And now Landis guy out there. Almost 2 minutes left to go. All right. 2:20 left. Wedgwood still in the net. Vegas doing a great job not allowing Colorado to get offensive time down. Eichel sends that down and around. Kelly back around for Manson. Under 2 minutes. You got to get offense going. Getting your best skaters out there now. Natchez will have it. Natchez. There goes Wedgwood. Natchez to Nelson. Nelson trying something. Natchez in front of the net. Fight for it. Behind. Up top. McKinnon's on the ice. McKinnon takes that shot. Save. Battle in front of the net. Vegas will bring in the neutral zone. McKinnon, last defenseman. And that's wide of the net. McCarr gets that up. Colorado with the entry. Nelson sends that around. McKinnon behind the net. McKinnon up top to McCarr. McCarr with 110. Back to McKinnon. McKinnon shot. Hart couldn't cover the rebound. Behind the net. Fight for it. Vegas will finally get that, and they'll have an opportunity to score on the empty netter, and they will. And that will do it. Colorado will go down 3-0. I'm sorry, having McKinnon out there was stupid. Bednar is just stupid. Like what makes McKinnon deadly is his ability with the stick work. And it's just not there. It's just not there. And then just plays absolutely terrible because he's not playing himself. He's not able to create the space to get the shots he's able to make because of his shiftiness. It's not there. You would have been better sending out a different guy than McKinnon. Like, I love Nate. I do. But it's just empty net. But that's going to do it. I'm going to call it here, folks. I enjoy you guys. If you guys haven't already, hit that like and sub button. And hope I may or may not be live for Game 4. I'll see y'all later. Take care, boys.